Okay. Camera. Camera. Hello. Take my camera away. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hey. All right. Well, I think it's working. We have one concurrent viewer, looks like, potentially. I don't really expect too much here. Oh, there's so much going on. I'm not prepared. But, Byron, hi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, don't expect too many viewers because I didn't really schedule this at all. But we are going to take a stab at this whole live thing. So, hello there, friends and RC family. My name is Alec from High Noon Hobbies. Today we are going to be fixing the Capra and talking about this little accessory that I think all of you guys need. This is the Axial Capra flat skid. There's a lot of different companies that make the flat skid. One of the most popular, probably the Vader skid is the most popular. And they make a whole bunch of different versions of the Vader skid. But more or less, the Vader skid is almost always a Delrin skid with a metal kind of side plates to the Delrin skid. That's an awesome design. It's super resilient, and I've seen those things hold up to some serious abuse. This particular flat skid held up to quite a bit of abuse as well. This is a I don't know what I'm doing here. This particular flat skid held up to quite a bit of abuse. This is an ABS plastic flat skid that I 3D printed. I mean, as you can see, maybe you can see. You can see there, this thing has definitely been through some serious abuse. I tried to set this thing up for dig, but I couldn't get it to work with dig because it didn't come with any sort of supports for the standard axial dig mount system. So I have to kind of figure that out. So if any of you guys have used custom 3D printed flat skids for your Capra before, and you have a solution for your dig mounting using just the normal dig setup, let me know, because I couldn't figure out a good way to do it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome. Grab some coffee. Make sure you've got your coffee. Still am waking up, so just so that you guys know. It's always fun to wake up and realize you are completely underprepared for live stream. Afternoon. It's afternoon now. It's still morning for me, so I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say I made it. It's a morning stream still for us. You can live in our time zone for a little bit. But yeah, so the title of this live stream, I did High Noon Hobby live stream. Okay, I did not mean for it to be High Noon Hobby live stream. Oh, and it got rid of my description and everything. That's a bummer. Man, I had a good description and everything going on. Let's do this real quick. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Let's go over here. Just a second. Go here. Take this thing. Go like this. That. Copy that. Put it over here. Like that. It's good enough for now. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Aha, okay, alright. Hey, look at that. Good morning, green skid time. It is green skid time, yes indeed. Hi, USA. Hello? Does that mean you're from the USA? I don't know, but hi, either way. Hi, USA, because I'm in the USA? Hello. I use the spare time hobbies kit on my Capra. Yes, yes. It's a good one. Nuke Adventures. Sup, buddy? How you doing? Morning, Tony. The old thinking face. Yep, for sure. Drink more coffee. Yeah, we need to drink some coffee. Okay, well, I renamed it. You need this Axial Capra part now. Because, clickbait and stuff. But yeah, Mike was spot on. We are going to be throwing in this, let's see there we go. This 3D printed skid right here. So this is the exact same 3D printed skid as the one that I've got in here, which is if you're interested in not spending, oh, come on. I just got to cover my face up. There we go. Yeah. So if you're interested in not spending Vader skid money like I am, and you have a 3D printer, which means you already spent more than Vader skid money to get a 3D printer that you probably barely use, but if you are interested in not spending that amount of money, or you've already made yourself go broke with a 3D printer, you can get this on Thingiverse. Little 3D printed skid plate. And the only weakness that I have found to this skid plate so far, at least on the ABS version that I made, was the little link mounts here on the top. So I think the main reason that it's kind of hard to see, and none of my lights are going to hit that very well, so I do apologize. But the Vader skid plate uses those metal mounts on the side, I think really to increase the durability where these top links mount. This 3D printed design, that's all just 3D printed material that's holding those top link mounts in. I mean, you're holding everything in with 3D printed material. But the top link mounts being plastic like this, I have found some issue with that. I've broken a couple. The first one I broke before I even got it out of my house. The second one actually is this one. After a little bit of revision, printing it a few different ways, I managed to get this one to a pretty good shape where it holds together pretty well, but I'll show you guys the footage later. There's an 801 comp and just absolutely destroyed that thing. Yes, more coffee always. Good afternoon from France. Okay, good afternoon. Good morning. Mama Jenny, good morning. How's it going, guys? Made out of PLA. Yeah, so this skid plate here, the red one that's in here, this is made out of ABS plastic, like I mentioned. ABS plastic is a little bit of a bizotch to print, and so Mike actually printed this one for me. Sunday Crawl printed this one, which is out of PLA Plus. So we're going to try the PLA Plus out. I don't know. If anyone has any experience with those two materials against each other, a PLA Plus and an ABS plastic, definitely let me know. Alright. If anyone has like quality issues, stream issues of any sort, now's the time to let me know, because I'm gonna try to do more streaming, but let's see. Up on a different video, never heard back from you, and designed a flat skid. Been using it for over a year in PLA Plus. Oh, well, 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 well. What are you doing? Okay, so here's the thing. You said you designed it. Is it similar in design? Does it look like this? You know? Because if it does look like this, and you have a way to make the dig work, oh, you the man. You the man. All right, cool. Yeah, stay hydrated. Exactly. Well, I woke up a little late, and you know, it's all Stranger Things' fault. It's all Stranger Things' fault. Let's just leave it at that. So here's the next question. How do I properly film myself taking this thing apart? Because I don't have an overhead camera. I haven't figured that one out yet. And this isn't a particularly difficult breakdown, so I don't think you guys need a whole bunch of different angles with it. But kind of my plan. Let's see if what you guys think about this. Just kind of do something like that. Like, I don't know. Is that gonna focus? Can't really tell. Try to tap. How does that look? Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Let's see here. Atlantic Canada. Wow. All right. Mike, I'm very glad you got yourself a beer. That's the way to do it. Good job, Mike Bird. There's gonna be so many people with the same names. This is gonna start to get rough. That's the dig mounts, brother. Okay, cool. Yeah, for sure, man. If you want to send me that STL file and it's got the dig mounts on it, I'll absolutely give it a shot. And if you've printed it in PLA Plus, I'm curious to know how long you've had it work for, and if you've really put it to the test. If PLA, I mean, that's kind of what we're looking to do right now, is test out that PLA Plus and see. Mike seems to be other Mike, Sons of Crawl. I'm just gonna start saying Sons of Crawl. Sons of Crawl is thinking that it's pretty solid. So we gotta figure that out. 5 times stronger than regular PLA. Yeah, see? So that's the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Gotta make a Sons of Crawl YouTube. Okay, let me grab some tools real quick. They're not far. Don't worry. We're not running across the house. Ooh, you know, I should get the electric screwdriver out, but I feel like that'll be really loud. So I don't know that that's necessarily worth it. Birdie, I'm known as Birdie. All right, cool. I like it. We can go with that. PLA Plus is what you used. What did you use PLA Plus for? Nuke, Mr. Nuke. I'm kind of curious. It's all a matter of, I'm trying to get more perspective on this PLA Plus because I've never used it before. Better than this elevator music? Should I change the music? This was such a last minute thrown together thing because everything broke. Guys, I had everything so perfectly set up, and then we're super out of focus. I had everything like perfectly set up. All right, how about no music? Do we want no music? Let's take a vote. Is this better? Do you like it with no music? Phosis? I would take like music requests, but I'm terrified because I don't like copyright strikes. So there's that. But yeah, we're gonna refocus. Boom. Because I moved things and then manual focus it. Okay, so if you guys don't know how to metal for the win. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. If anyone knows how to go to the YouTube Studio, like music library, You guys all have access to it. If you guys are commenting on this and you have a YouTube account, you have access to the YouTube audio library. If you make a request that is in that library, I will play it. But if it is not in that audio library, then I will not take the chance. But where was I? Oh yeah, if you guys have not watched my the actual dig installation video that I did for the Axial Capra, where I show the micro servo installation, if you guys haven't seen that, I definitely recommend checking it out, because that will break this down as well, and kind of in a step-by-step way. This will break down how to, or that video will break down how to take this all apart. That being said, we're basically going to do the same thing in this video. So the only thing that's different about this is that we're not taking a look at it from the stock skid. We're taking a look at it from already using a flat skid, and we're just going to be replacing it with another flat skid. So, you know, take from that what you will. This is not going to be an exact replication or an exact kind of representation of what you are going to have to deal with when you get in here if you're using the stock skid and you're going to a flat skid. That being said, it's not super different. There's basically all the same mounting points and everything like that. You're going to still have the same mounting points for the axial transmission, and all of the links, while they'll be mounted in slightly different places, I mean, generally speaking, the geometry stays exactly the same. So there you go. Let's see. Okay, let's assess this. We've got the skid. I'm really trying to minimize the amount of effort here. So I'm trying to think about the order in which to do this. So we got the skid itself. Let's go ahead and refocus on this maybe. Okay, so we got the skid itself out of the body of the chassis of the Capra, which is just those 4 screws on the outside, kind of on the boat sides, if you will, of the chassis. Now that we've got those removed, you can see what broke on my run. So all of these links here are totally gone, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good angle at this. I'm going to try. Let's see. Do you see this? That right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, okay, it looks pretty decent. That is why the Vader skid has those metal pieces right here. At least that's my thought. So I'm curious, those of you using PLA Plus, if you're using them for Capra skids, I'm impressed, because this is ABS plastic. I mean, this is solid. And I think I did like 80% infill. So Sons of Crawl we got 100% infill on this guy over here. So this is like a frickin' brick. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, this is, the Capra isn't the easiest truck to work on, if you haven't noticed. So, and especially if you're trying to film it at the same time, though, I must say, that always makes things 10 times harder, basically. Sorry, guys. We're going to try to refocus. Not on my arm. And you can also, wow, I guess I didn't really realize how bad that crack was getting. That's pretty bad. Yikes. Okay. So, yeah, that was the assessment of the problem right there. Your skid no longer functions because your skid has broke. So that's kind of interesting. That just fell out of the skid plate. That is super funny. So that is, let's see, where's it focused? Kind of right in here, like right in here. I don't even know. But that's the screw that keeps your center links, your bottom links, mounted. And that literally just slid out. Like, I didn't need to unscrew it or anything. It just popped straight out. That probably has something to do with our issue. I'm going to guess that if that screw just slides out, that you are going to have some serious issues at that point. That may have been, like, problem number 1. I wonder if the other one is going to be, like, stuck in there. Kind of curious now. Oh, man. Oof. Okay, yeah, so, new assessment. This thing was, like, ready to go. Yeah. So, the only thing holding this together... Wow, that was more broken than I thought it was. The only thing holding that together is the transmission, and was the transmission for who knows how long. So, yeah, this one screw, this one screw held that thing together for who knows how long. Honestly, it was probably like a combination of the transmission and links holding this whole thing together. So if you guys use these 3D printed flat skids, keep an eye out. Like, maybe and do a little inspection every once in a while. See how they're doing, because that's rough. Yeah, that's real rough. But and cage, is that like meaning like you're not a 1.5? When you say cage, like if you 3D print a cage, because for sure, if you 3D print a cage, you got to be keeping an eye on that. But, I mean, the Capra cage, I've also cracked just the regular stock Capra cage, so there's that too. Wow, it's 10:16 already. This is crazy how quickly time flies when you're having fun. These are probably screws that I should know which one goes where. So as broken as this skid plate is, we're going to use it as a map. I'm going to put the screws back into it as I take them apart. I know the link screws are easy because those are just all the same, but the transmission screws I should probably pay attention to. Okay. All right. We're almost to a... This is not a great video if you were... Yeah, and the cage is holding it together. Yeah, for sure. This is not a demonstration of how you should normally take apart an Axial Capra skid. Because if your Axial Capra skid looks like this, you have problems, my friend. You are past the stages of just needing like your first spare part or whatever. If it looks like this, you are going a little too hard. Are these actually shorter than those? They are. Gosh dang it, man. Maybe I spoke too soon about the whole link screws. Oh, and I hope I didn't... I guess I probably lost some link screws, huh? I didn't think about that one. Didn't think about that one. Well, if anything, this may not get finished on this stream, but this is a public service announcement. That if you have done what I have done, you may have troubles. This is why I didn't make this like a big thing, though. Why I wasn't like, whoa, check out my flat skid. Like, it works so well, because I knew that if I did that, it would break immediately. And I still knew there was a good chance that it was going to break immediately anyways. Could have swore that this was a normal... This is very tight. And I know that I put this connector on. but I thought I put a bullet connector on. I thought that this was a bullet connector. Oh, oh. Okay, the other side is sliding. That's a problem. Wow. What was on there? Let's see. Tools. And of course, don't have my normal pliers. Man, that bullet connector is on there good. Okay, well, it's separated, so we'll leave it for now. Both of them are separated. So, when you use the wrong size bullet connectors, oftentimes you will have this problem. And I should probably know better, having worked in electronics for as long as I have. But when you're lazy like me, just kind of is what it is. So we've got everything disconnected now. I'll show you guys my dig solution that I've been rocking for the last little while. If you guys haven't already spotted it. We're going to come back up for just a second. Whoa. Hey-o. Okay. And do some focus things. So, successfully extracted skid. That thing is brutalized. Thing is totally brutalized. Where's the good light? Man, there was such good. Oh, yeah. That thing's been massacred a bit. Thought about changing the trans. Yes. So that is the next kind of iteration of this whole thing. We're definitely going deeper in the Capra. I like this thing a lot. I think this is a pretty sweet rig. I really enjoy, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I really just enjoy watching the Capra. I think it feels really, it's scale in a different way, right? Like it's like a scale rig, but it's still fairly capable, especially if you start doing just a few little things like this, like throwing a flat skid on a Capra and just a little bit of weight in different places and some different tires. And man, you've got a capable rig that looks really cool when it goes. So yeah, JD, I'm kind of thinking it's part of the reason that I brought it back up to the face cam. I'm kind of wondering if we should do a couple tests and see, just make a bunch of these flat skids and try a bunch of different ones out. And I also definitely, if you've got one with a dig servo mount, because I have a Reefs 99 micro, like I have a really nice dig servo that I'm not using because, as you can see, my current solution, just need to leave the frame. There we go. I'm going to come over here. This is, I can talk real quiet, but really close to the mic. That was kind of fun. Sorry, I won't do that again to you. This is my current dig solution. It is a zip tie. So we are locked in four-wheel drive, boys and girls. Locked in four-wheel drive. So let's get this transmission completely removed. And it's 10:20. How long have we been going for? I appreciate all of you guys that have been hanging out. I don't appreciate the people hanging up on me. It's rude. Logan, what's up, man? How you doing? But yeah, I don't really know how to tell how long I've been going. It's been like half an hour or so, I think, somewhere in there. So I don't know what I feel like this is the danger of live streaming, is you can kind of just go down the rabbit hole and you just live stream like forever. 10 hours a day. So, Logan, to catch you up, this 3D printed skid that I made has been held together by the Capra itself for quite some time now. It was in no means structural at this point. Let's just put it that way. It's definitely not a structural piece. Okay. So, we've got very broken skid plate removed. Voila. Yeah? You like? Very good. Yeah, this is great for anyone that's actually interested in this, since we've got a gentleman in here that's got a STL file for the flat skid with a dig. I have not seen that on Thingiverse, so that's pretty cool. That's I just leveled up in this live stream. I mean, I guess I should always expect anyone watching me to just know more about RC than I do. But, so that's cool. Yeah. Thank you. We've got the map. We've got the screw map. I put all the screws back into the flat skid, so we know where all of the transmission screws go. Maybe... See, now I'm wondering if I just wait for the dig mount version, or if I kind of want to try this one out. I want a working Capra. We're going to do it. We're going to go for it. Let me do your place. Okay. Well, guys, this took a little bit longer than expected to get set up, this whole live stream. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it a little bit prematurely because we've got some other things to go and do for the day. We've got some RCing to do. We've got some food to eat, some things to clean. But that was kind of fun. I hope that hope this was fun for you guys to see. I did not, I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to put it back together with you guys, but I will definitely be making an update video once we get the whole STL file with the dig mount going. So, JD, if you want to email that to me, anyone who ever has anything kind of interesting that they want to get in touch with me about, you can email me at highnoonhobby@gmail.com. So it's just my YouTube channel Gmail. That would be awesome if you could email me that STL file, and I will definitely give you some feedback, and we will fix these stupid bullet connectors that just fell off. That's super funny that these bullet connectors seem like they were too small for the male ends that they're connecting to on this Axial Capra motor. This is just the stock motor, by the way. But I put these again, we're going to have focus issues. That is what I want you to focus on. Will you do it? There we go. Yes, this bullet connector is definitely too small for the Axial Capra bullet connector that I put it onto, and my wires just ripped right out of it when I tried to pull it off. So use the right size bullet connector. But thank you, JD. I really appreciate that. If you would send that over to me, and we will continue this escapade for sure, because this is This is funny to me. I thought my ABS plastic skid was holding up quite well. Apparently it was not at all holding up. So that's going to be, it's going to be some more testing and some more scientific, you know, theorizing, testing, all the methodology, the scientific methodology. We're going to be doing more of that. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys joining. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below for sure. I think that after I end this, if I keep it up, that it will stay up and you guys can leave comments on it if you guys have any questions or anything like that. And I appreciate everyone for joining in. This was super fun. This was kind of just a quick test to see, oh, okay, there we go, 35 minutes. Okay, so it wasn't that quick of a test, right? I was kind of hoping to do at least like a 30-minute live stream. So I'm glad that we got to do this together. This was super fun. I will definitely be doing this again, it seems like. If you guys are interested, if you guys like the live stream thing, definitely let me know. Because I like to be able to interact and answer questions and stuff like that. I'm not like super knowledgeable, as you guys know, but I definitely enjoy, you know, like this, in this situation, JD, you've got something that other people are interested in, and I can kind of be the guy who, you know, gets it out to everyone and helps share it as much as possible. So I appreciate y'all being here. I'd like to do it more. So if you would like to see it more, let me know. And besides that, we will see you in the next one. Yeah. We'll definitely be back next weekend one way or another, whether it's live or edited. But this was fun. I can't get over that. That's so crazy. I knew that the link mount had broke, but to go from this, come on. To go from that, like thinking, oh, you know, like one little piece of it broke, to, oh no, like it snapped in half. Like that's a pretty big difference. All right. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I don't know how to stop this, so we're just going to sit here for a second. But, yeah. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday.